Okay, so the second step of the real shift method is E. And the E stands for embody the energy of what you want to create. So I talked about this in the aligned marketing process, but what's really important is to actually be doing and embodying and living and breathing what you're practice, what you preach, what you're teaching, what you're sharing with people. Because if you're not in integrity, if you're teaching people how to make 10k a month, but you've never made 10k a month, there's a part of you, it's called dissonance, where there's a gap between where you feel comfortable, where you actually are, and then what you're trying to do. And that gap is, you can feel it, and sometimes you can feel it, and it can make you feel a little bit anxious, because it's almost like you're not quite being truthful, or you're not being in integrity. And that energy comes through. It comes through in your social media posts. It comes through to your clients. People pick up on it. You can't fool energy. Energy is what energy is, and we are who we are. We vibrate at different energy levels. What we say has energy. What we write has energy. What we think has energy. Our clients have energy. Everything is energy, and you can't blag energy. So when people say fake it till you make it, you can't do that energetically. So here's what I want to say about embodying the energy of what you want to create. So first of all, be fully in integrity. But also, if you are not, let's say, to use the 10k a month example, let's say that you're not making 10k a month, but you have made 10k, or you help people to make 5k, say, then you're embodying, what you need to be teaching and sharing is what you're actually embodying. What do you do in your business? So for example, with me, with the Aligned Marketing Program, when I'm launching something new, or when I'm pivoting my business, I go back and I become a student of my own program. And I one of my coaches calls it doubling down. I actually go back and I go through those processes myself, because I'm so 100% certain that my program and my process and my way of doing things works. I use it in my own business, so I'm totally in alignment with it and integrity with it. And why that's so important, I know I keep talking about integrity, is that your energy needs to be clean. And remember, we talked about, one of the previous videos talked about, imagine a big container full of water. When that water's clear, you can see through it, it's transparent, it's very pure. And that's how we want our energy to be. Whereas if we start doing things that aren't quite in integrity, things that make us feel a little bit like, not sure if that's quite right. And some of these can be I'm not saying you're deliberately trying to, mislead people, but sometimes we can write things that, and I know I've done it in the past, things that don't quite sit with us. So I've used language in the past that my coaches have said, here you are, use this type of sales letter, and you sort of take some words out of their script or their templates, and you think, that's not actually how I speak, but they say it's going to bring in clients, so I'll use it. And it muddies your energy, it muddies that tank of water, and so you don't have this lovely, pure, high vibrational energy. It's muddy, and it's pulls you down a bit. Does that make sense? So in the embody the energy of what you want to create, we work on that. We look at that. We make sure that there's no dissonance, that you're in integrity, that what you're saying consciously matches what you're thinking subconsciously. And it's about the process I use, which I use this in the Aligned Marketing Program, it's a 5-star client process, but we also use it for matching energy. And it's a really useful tool for helping to identify those areas where there might be those gaps, that dissonance, and also if there's a gap or dissonance between masculine and feminine energy, because that can throw you off too. So I'm probably making it sound more complicated than it is. Something's flashing on my phone, but that is the E part. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.